all given an opportunity in this life. It's either you're committed to this life or you're just interested in it. And a couple of things happen to those who are just interested in a great life. There's this popular saying that if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. I think what that speaks to is that there is more to life than that which just appears out there. A number of things that you desire to have in your life will come at a price. And if you're ready to pay that price, then the reality of your life can be what you want it to be. Those who are interested in a great life will give up at the slightest inconvenience. For them, it's about comfort, it's about how good it is, it's about not doing it because they have justifiable, convincing, and compelling reasons to fail. They are the ones who have the blame game consistently running for them. Those who are interested in a good life talk about how wonderful life can be. They talk about the enjoyment, the niceties of this life. They talk about how wonderful it could be to be on a vacation, how tomorrow could look beautiful. And there is nothing wrong with all of these wishes and the desires and the expectations that come out of this life. But does it ever cut it? It is impossible to have a great life if you just are interested in having a great life. But I know one thing that works, and it is that if you want a great life, you've got to be committed to it. Committed to that great life talks about the fact that you're totally stripped of anything called excuse in your life. The word impossible is alien to you. In fact, it is non-existent because you cannot imagine how something cannot be done. The one who is committed to a great life would create an ocean in a desert. The one who is committed to a great life typifies what we see in the life of David, the great king of Israel, and how he took on Goliath. Goliath was such a great giant. At the sound of Goliath's name, the finest warriors in the days of David would often catch a cold, catch a flu, whatever it is that is more common with you. But David would still dare to take on that giant, the man whose presence paralyzed the finest generals in the days of David. We're talking about a man whose only experience and credential is only known to his sheep in the scorching heat of the desert. Yet he was bold enough to know that he could still confront this man, what looked like a giant in the eyes of the finest generals who had some of the finest military strategy and the best ammunitions to fight a war. What looked like a giant in their eyes was, in the eyes of David, just some kind of a vulture, some kind of a bird, some kind of an animal that you could finish at the speed of lightning, because he was committed to the victory that he wanted to have in his life. That's so true of you and I. As long as you are not committed to something, you will consistently find a very good reason for not getting it done. But those who are committed do not know anything called an excuse. They do not know any good excuse as to why something cannot be done. They are committed to the very end of it. They are the ones who cannot understand how something cannot be done. They refuse to be defeated. They are not explaining the connections, the resources, the tools, or other things that they need to get anything done. They are committed because they know that that's the only way something can be done. May I conclude by asking you to dare it. Be like Goliath, be like David, and throw that only stone you've got in your hand. What you think is insufficient may be the finest thing you need to just get going. What you think may not work would be the thing that breaks in the door of opportunities and brings you into a place where greatness emerges. So therefore, do not be limited by the things you think you do not have. Do not imagine your luck, because in your luck lies your luck. If you are committed to make a difference in your own life. You'll be shocked what you turn your life into. So go out there today and be committed. No excuse. No limitation. Try again and again. Be diligent. Learn as much as you need to learn. Grow as much as you need to grow. And you'll be shocked to discover that you are indeed a miracle in this world.